All right, so today is the day I want to give this information to you. If you are a new player, you might not know about this. You might be like, oh, this doesn't apply to me. Well, screw it. I never knew about this. I don't have to feel bad. But if you were an OG player, not like OG, but like if you played around Escanor's original time, around like 4 or 5 months after that, if you played around that first time of the game when it's like the anniversary was kicking around, all that was happening, you know about this. Okay, it is the gem bug, the biggest gem bug of the game. It was the thing that's been there for a very long time, and I know people till this day that use it. I'm not writing them out. I don't know them actually. I don't know those people, but they did use it. People do use this still, but you can no longer, okay? You can no longer use this bug. It has officially been patched after, I believe, 2 years. 2 years of the game, it has officially been patched. Today I want to talk about it, show it to you, and it's the funniest thing, it's the saddest thing. So, rip. Now, real quick, to give you the background, first off, I know why this was also patched. Again, I don't exactly want to say why, but it happened. I know why it happened, but I was told, right? So there's a lot of people in the Spanish community that actually told me about this, and we're like, oh, did you know this happened? I was like, what happened with it? And then it's something that went down in that community specifically that caused it or something. I don't exactly know, but I was just told this. But something did happen, and that's why it was patched. But basically, if you go over here, right, and this is how the bug originally worked. Again, I can literally share the information now because the bug doesn't work, right? This was a thing that was always there. It was never talked about since then because it was just everyone didn't want to talk about it, right? The whole point was don't talk about it, shut up about it, and they would keep it in. They never knew about it. But after 2 years, officially patched, what it was you go into a dungeon, and then when you complete the dungeon, whatever dungeon it is, it could be this dungeon, it could be the gold dungeon, whatever, you get that wheel spin ad thing, okay? And if you were to spin the ad, and you spin the wheel, not the ad, you watch the ad, you spin the wheel, you will then have a prompt that provides you a gem, potentially, okay? It doesn't always guarantee you a gem, though. But what you could do, and I believe this was the case, you actually went and you filled out your storage, okay? And when your storage was filled out, you would then spin the wheel and then potentially get a gem, okay? And then because your storage was full, that's the entire bug, you can keep spinning it, or it just guarantees you the gem because you can't get the rest of the items because your storage is full. So instead of losing the item, their system was to guarantee you a gem. That is the entire point. It either spins the wheel again or it guarantees you the gem. It's one of those two things, right? So that is the case. It basically gave you guaranteed gems every single day, and it's been there for a very long time. People did this daily. It's the entire thing. But due to recent events, it has in fact been patched and it is gone. So recently they cut down on the bot usage. If you know about that, the JP bot caused people to get banned. And it was it farmed everything for you. Again, that's understandable. People were defending it. Some people walked away with demon mats, demonic beast mats. They farmed out all of their training grotto. Again, it's a third-party service. You can't use it. That's the entire point. Yes, people that use this bug aren't per se banned, but that's literally because it's not a third-party thing. It's a bug that was made in the game. The game caused it. Yes, you can do it. But again, I always want to say this before I talk about anything further. If you do use a bug, always know there's a risk with your account getting banned. There is always the case, okay? It might be, yes, it's their fault for making the bug, but always just proceed with caution. If you put money to your account, and you really do, and you start using all these bugs that exist, just expect maybe something could happen, repercussions could happen. So always just keep that grain of salt in your head. So if you try to abuse something, don't abuse it too much, or just don't abuse it at all, right? Always think about that. But again, yes, in a lot of games, bugs can't warrant a ban, but I don't know. I'm not going to advise against it or for it. I would just say, for me, I always remain cautious. Or cautious. I'll be like, yeah, I'm good, rather than not, but you could get away with it. It's both ways stand. I'm not going to, again, advise against it or for it. Do what you want. You or your own person, decide. But yes, this post over here was sent to me, and somebody did confirm it. Basically, was translated because again, this was a Spanish community thing that happened for Grand Cross. That's when that's the entire all of this was found out then, and they were the ones that also know why it happened. So that happened, bro. That's actually pretty sad, but overall, it says it was a great, what is it? It is with great displeasure to announce that the trick of diamonds from Fort Solgris advertisements has officially been patched. And we look on the left here, right? The entire point of the bug was you max out your inventory to where, you can't actually get anything, and then it spins the wheel again, or it guarantees you the gem. So on the right side there, it clearly shows that now it just gives you that, okay? And I believe that if you want to get it, you have to pay the gem. If you don't want to get it, you just lose it out. I don't know. I think that's exactly what happens. So officially now, you can no longer use this bug. If you are using this bug till this day, this post has confirmed it, and a plethora of other posts have tested it out. Again, I didn't use the bug per se, but I do know people that kind of did and used it for a little bit. Again, I don't know if people still like know about this, but there are people that if you played the game originally, you definitely know about this bug. And I saw recently like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I saw someone saying like you should add that gem count in there for like the Solgris bug, and that's why you should make your gem guides a little bit more. But I said no because anyone didn't know about it. If it does exist, I didn't want to first off test it. It existed a while ago, but it still exists, and now it no longer exists. All right, it still existed, now it no longer exists. But yes, they actually cracked down on both the bot recently and that thing. So if there's any other bugs you know about, most likely they'll get patched too soon. Again, if they find out about it, they're obviously going to patch it. So in the future, if you do know about a bug, if it gains popularity, that's the entire point of when it gets patched out. But again, I'm not saying anything because don't do it. I'm the YT guy here. Don't do it. Do what you want. I'm not going to say to do it. I am never going to advise for it. Do what you want. You're your own person. And again, the reason I think, just a quick point in here, I think the reason they did it is because recently they actually did an event, right? And that event guaranteed you to get extra ad drops or something like that. So this was 2 ads and the other one was 4 or something like that. So it gave you a boosted ad view. And I think almost people were just doing it during this event specifically because they needed gems for Escanor, right? And they were maybe they saw a usage increase in this entire ad system because they're like, oh, what's happening here? The bug exists and they're just milking out a bunch of ads and getting guaranteed gems during the 2-week festival, which again I think was boosted to 4 or 5. So imagine getting 4 or 5 gems a day during this little time period when everyone needs to make money. Yeah, it's pretty bad, right? So I'm guessing that because of their boosted ad thing, it also plays a factor into them actually removing it. So both the reason that was given to me is one reason, and then the reason that it exists, that the 5 gem thing was the boosted thing, right? So that happened because of it. Both things are it's understandable. I understand it because dude, imagine getting 4 to 5 gems a day and then 3 on regular days. It's a lot of freaking gems, bro. So hey, if you use the glitch for 2 years, you had fun with it. I think you did. But again, in the future, if you do try to do something and it does give you hundreds of gems, expect it to get patched, okay? And expect yourself to potentially lose those gems or get banned. I'm not gonna advise against or for them. I'm making that clear. I'm the YT guy. I can't say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I won't say anything. Keep that in mind. So again, with it, that is officially gone now. The bug after 2 years. I remember this bug when I first started the game. So when I first played the game, right? Quick story time. I was not actually playing the game as a YouTuber, right? I played it for fun because I liked it. I liked the game a lot. I was like, wow, this game is really good. And then I played a crap ton of it. Then after I had a decentish account, I was like, you know what? I should make videos on it because, I guess why not? And then I jumped in and I did all of that. And at that point when I was first playing the game just for fun, boom, this bug was there. I was like, well, this is a sick bug. I never did it. Okay, I never did it. But overall, it's just that's old. It's nostalgia. When I saw the bug and I heard about it again today or recently, I'm like, dude, no way. I remember that thing. I saw someone talk about it. I saw so many people using it and talking about it then too. And it's it's insane to think about that took 2 years to get patched. But yeah, that's there. It's now no longer there. It's a big rip for the community and the people that use that one. And again, I can tell you right now, a lot of people in the Spanish community did use it. They did use it because they were the ones that were telling me about it. A bunch of them were like, dude, GoGo, we lost it. We have lost the freaking bug. And I was like, damn it, bro. But yeah, that happened. Really, really funny thing, but really sad thing. Also, enjoy. I'll catch you next one. How about stay safe? That's been it for me. But yeah, I don't even know how, but yeah.